What's up? It's Kat, and I'm finally back after over a year. I just checked, and my last YouTube video was posted on May the 7th, 2019. So it has been over a year since the last video that I posted that I know of. I'm pretty certain that was the last video. I didn't leave permanently. I probably felt that way. I'm so sorry for my extended absence. It wasn't intended to be this extended, but there were definitely some things that I had to do with my life. And the one thing that kept getting put aside was scrapbooking in general. In general. Even though I was like designing a product line and different things like that, I felt so out of the scrapbooking world, and I missed creating these for people. And I had gotten some messages wondering if I was coming back, and those messages were what kept me going. Feeling like I have to come back. You know, like if I'm doing something and it actually makes people happy, I don't want to quit doing that. And I miss scrapbooking. I hadn't actually scrapbooked. If that last video went up a year ago, that was the last time I scrapbooked before this one. So it's been a while. I mean, I've been lurking in the community the whole time and seeing what's been going on and wishing I could jump back in and then just not finding the time. I'm also extremely rusty on my voiceovers, and this is like the fourth time I have attempted to record this. And every time something happens and I have to stop and start over again. But I'm going to try to persevere through even with all my ramblings. So, moving on from all the life kerfuffle that was happening and my whole stint away, I'm starting with a pattern paper background, and it is from an old crepe paper collection, and I bought the pad on scrapbook.com a while ago, and I do not remember what it was called, but it had a lot of like family heritage kind of pages, and looked like quilts and different things like that. And I thought this was like a great neutral background that still had a pattern, and you guys know how much I love pattern paper. So of course I'm going to use all the pattern paper. And my voice is going now because I've tried to record this so many times, so I'm now losing my voice. I guess that polka dot must be from Maggie Holmes' open book, I'm feeling, just based on the background image that there were books. If it was an open book, it was like that fairy tale one that she did a little while ago. Maggie Holmes is one of my favorite papers. I don't know. I love the colors. I love anything vintage. That X and O paper is actually basic gray, so that's from a while ago, since they are no longer doing pattern paper or scrapbooking supplies. And that pink and red stripe is from her Carousel collection, I believe. I used on the background mixed media with a stencil. The stencil's like a paper stencil from Heidi Swapp, and it's from a little while ago. I actually bought it from Michael's back before I had a cutting machine, because I was like, this is the only way I'm going to get die cuts, is if I just happen to find them. I think they were supposed to be like you could use them for stencils, or you could use them just in your scrapbooking in general. I've done both with them. Obviously, they're paper, so you can only use them a limited amount of time before they get all soggy and stuff like that. But I didn't care. I just wanted some polka dots. It's Tim Holtz Cracked Pistachio, I believe, is the color. And I love that color. Like, that is one of my favorite colors in the whole world, is that like a minty, not too blue, a little bit more on the green side color. I know a lot of people say mint and they think of a blue, but I think of like a green. So, yada, yada, yada. I'm just distressing the edges because I'm still into that look. I don't know if anybody's... I've said it before many times in scrapbooking voiceovers that I am stuck in the 2 peas in a bucket era scrapbooking. That 2012, 2013 kind of era. That's just, I'm still stuck in that that design aesthetic. I don't know. I think I'll forever love it, because that's when I really started to scrapbook, was in that time period, and really kind of started to find my style and what I liked to do, which is usually pack the house with pattern paper. That's my thing. Like, I keep trying to do minimalistic. I'm gonna try. I have an idea to do a very minimal design page. Can't even remember what things are called anymore. But for now, since this was my first layout back in the game, I was just like, how many colors, how many of my favorite patterns can I fit on one page? And throw them all together. And they, for me, they work. They may not work for everyone, and that's totally cool. I completely understand. I'm scrapbooking photos of myself. I guess, I don't know why. You know, I like to scrapbook selfies. I like to take selfies. Sometimes because I'm usually one behind camera. So this is the only time where I actually have pictures of myself. And this is a picture with my cat. His name is Tank. He is my therapy cat. He's not legit a therapy cat, but he is my therapy cat. He keeps me going some days. He is a love bug. He loves his mom very much and always wants to be around her, which is me, and meows loudly at me all the time and gives me head bumps and stuff like that. He's just a really big sweetie, and I absolutely adore him. And he looks so miserable in that picture, but that's just kind of his face. He's got this very stoic look to him. He's very dignified and dashing, but he is a goof, like a complete goof. And he's great with my kids and everything, like very well-mannered cat. He's a great guy. He's kind of like a dog in a way. And yeah, I love him very much. So to jump back into it, I kind of felt like I wanted to scrapbook a picture that really meant something to me and was really personal. And this is kind of personal for me because he's a big part of my life, as many of us who have pets do find, is that our pets end up being really big parts of our lives. And we only get to share a little bit of time with them. So, we have to make it the best while we have them. So, you saw me layer some different papers and then cut some and add some in on the sides and everything. I have that so cute little pineapple, but I am not going to use it because I find some other stuff that I actually like better. These flowers are old ones, and I have no clue what they are from. Yeah, I don't know I don't even, I bought them from scrapbook.com. I'm going to say 2009, maybe 2010, that time period. So I have had them for a really long time. I'm going to say sassafras. If anybody remembers sassafras, it might be from them. And you could layer them and everything. And I do layer one or two just to kind of play with some colors. But when I bought them and I got them the first time back in 2009, I did not like them. I was like, oh, this is not what they look like in the picture, and I am never going to use these. They're ugly. And styles change, and our ideas of what we like change, just like when you're a kid and you don't like broccoli forever, and then you do like broccoli. I mean, I liked broccoli, but, a lot of people don't like certain vegetables or something, and then your tastes change, and your tastes change style-wise, too, of course. So, as many of us who were goth or whatever back in the day know, our styles definitely change. So, to get a little bit back on track, the flowers that are pink but are red outlined were actually fussy cut out of a basic gray paper. A while ago I sat down, and I mean a while ago, well over a year ago, I had sat down and just kind of fussy cut them one night when I was in my craft room probably watching YouTube, knowing me. I apologize for coughing or anything. My throat is going a little dry because it's been a while. And I'm nervous. I'm like first date nervous. You know, it's I'm like, hi guys, I hope you still like me. And you know, you still want to watch, and it's okay if you don't. That's cool. I'm cool either way. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. This is why I was thinking of putting a just music over top, is because sometimes I'm really not sure what to say, and I don't want to get too deep or, you know, too philosophical on a scrapbook process video. But I'm adding in, to get back to the layout instead of on one of my many tangents, I'm adding in some different pieces of chipboard from different lines. I don't remember what that line is that I had there. I don't think Marketplace or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but the little cat face was from the Wonder collection, which was a crepe paper baby kids line, and it was my ultimate favorite line ever and still is. The sticker says "You are the cat's meow." It was from a Valentine's line that I think came out last year, and from crepe paper, and I was like, oh, it says the cat's meow, like how am I not going to use it for this particular layout? It's perfect. So I'm finding I'm trying to use stickers and embellishments that have like black writing on them, just to give like that pop, because there's a lot of color going on. And of course he's a very dark color, so I just wanted to add in a little bit of darkness in different places to kind of accent that cream and black stripe and everything. And then I'm going to add like a contrast color to the pinks and everything that's going on. So these blue, the glitter, I'm trying to think of words. Oh my gosh, it's so late. These blue glitter thickers, that was the word I was trying to think. I thought worked really great. My nickname for Tank is Tanky Wanky. I know that wanky and wank and everything can mean different things in different countries, but for me it's just, it doesn't quite mean that. And I will shout it at the top of my lungs when I'm calling him home, because he is an outdoor cat, an indoor-outdoor cat, I should say. So, and he'll come running. But I thought that was a great way to just add in some more color and just make the whole layout pop even more. The last, ow, my wrist cracked. Sorry guys if that picked up on the mic. The last thing I am doing is adding in enamel dots, and then I am taking like a fluorescent, very bright pink DIY paint that I bought at Michael's, and I watered it down a bit so that it would flick better. And I'm going to put drops, because we're all still doing drops, I hope. I hope I haven't missed the drop train, and because I'm still doing them. But that's the last thing I'm going to do to add to this layout. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.